Now I got something to show you, and it's gonna be something momentous. Hello everybody, it's me, the excellent reviewer, aka wrestling's #1 hype man. And I did have a video in mind specifically for today, considering it is my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. But some recent news has just been released, and I feel as though I have to talk about it. I will have my 1-year anniversary video, the one that I had for today, tomorrow. So, you guys remember Paige and Alberto Del Rio? Well, the title of this video is "What the hell is wrong with Alberto Del Rio?" So let's talk about this before I breach the news that you undoubtedly heard. Now, he and WWE do not get along at this moment. They have a bad relationship. Now, there are people who have left WWE that have, they've had bad blood with the company. But this is something different, because Alberto Del Rio, or Alberto Del Patron, or whatever he wants to be called, continuously tries and takes shots at WWE. He's like that lover that's still in love with their ex, but because he can't stop talking about them. He keeps on taking shots at WWE. He allegedly hates the company. He hates WWE, yet he keeps talking about them. He can't get them out of his mind. And that's not a good thing, especially now that he is on Impact Wrestling and he is their world champion. It does not look good for their world champion to continuously talk crap on another company. That is very, very bad for Alberto Del Rio, or Alberto El Patron, or whatever the hell he wants to be called. Now we get to the second piece of news, and that is the fact that Alberto Del Rio is under investigation for possible domestic abuse against Paige. Because after this, there was a noticeable incident at an airport, and there was audio footage of the event, and honestly, it sounds really scary for Paige, because apparently this is what had happened. There was an altercation with a third person. Paige had been crying because she had allegedly received bad family news, and this person was trying to take a picture of Alberto Del Rio and Paige. And if you listen to the audio with that context, it does sort of make sense, like that could be possible. But I was listening to reports and videos about this topic. They said that there was no third person, that the altercation mainly took between Paige and Alberto Del Rio, or Alberto El Patron. It mainly took between them. And that the audio, you can only hear Alberto Del Rio and Paige. You never hear a third person. You do hear a third person, but it's the person who's recording it. It is not the person who is in the altercation. You never hear Paige talk to another person. The other person that she is talking to is Alberto Del Rio. And honestly, it's terrifying to hear Paige cry like that, to hear her cry, because she's just saying she just wants to get away from, allegedly, Alberto Del Rio. She just wants to get away from him. Now, it could be possible that there was a third person, but all points lead to the fact that there was no third person. And Paige has come out to say that, yeah, there was a third person. She got some family news. They tried to take a picture. But I am not 100% sure that that is the case. Now, I just have one question. That is, Alberto Del Rio, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, okay, firstly, let's talk about how much you hate WWE. Because by the sound of it, you sound like a little kid that says he hates his first crush, yet you can't stop talking about her. Because you actually like her. You keep on talking about her. You don't see Drew McIntyre, Bret Hart, or Cody Rhodes talking crap on WWE or whatever company that they were treated wrong for. You know why? Because they're focused on the past. They're not focused on the past. They're focused on the present and not the future. Second of all, if you did abuse Paige, honestly, you are a scumbag if you did that, because you're going to have to answer to me and all the other people in the WWE Universe that still care about Paige, that still treat her with respect. It's just this mess, and you can't deny the fact that Alberto Del Rio, he is probably his own worst enemy in this whole entire thing, especially with his relationship with Paige. And speaking of Paige, since this does pertain to her, we are still at this point where Paige could still possibly return to the WWE, that it's possible. But with Alberto Del Rio, first of all, he keeps on talking crap. There's Periscope video of him talking crap to Triple H and people from the New Day. First of all, he keeps on insulting, yet he still knows that she could still go back. He continues to assault Triple H. He continues to attack the company. First of all, if you care about Paige, you need to know that, first of all, she probably really does want to go back to the WWE, because that is where her heart is. She probably really wants to go. If you see that, you shut up. You shut up, so that way she can go back to the WWE. But okay, if you haven't seen on his Instagram what is going to be happening, this is what he said. I'm going to censor since I can't say swear words on YouTube. But this is what he posted. Tuesday next week, a bunch of blank will be there. The blank is another word for cat. Will be there in San Antonio. The man with the big nose and no cojones, but also the cats from the rap battle will be too. Also with no Great Balls of Fire, like their boss, all yes men. I'll be in my restaurant starting at 10 p.m. I'll be waiting for you there. He then says the address. After I beat the blank out of you, I'll buy you a drink. A thumb emoji and a wink emoji, just because I'm a good man. What the hell is wrong with you, Alberto? You pull this kind of crap, and it's no wonder Paige isn't going to make it to the WWE. You see right now, with all of this that is going on, she is not going to the WWE. And first of all, for the Impact fans out there, you can't support a champion like this who continuously, first of all, he might be abusing his girlfriend. That I'm saying might. I'm not saying that he is. He might be abusing his girlfriend. That's one of the things. He keeps on talking trash on his company when Impact is trying to do something new. It's trying to rebrand itself. It's trying to shake away the bad luck that it has had in recent memory. But how are you going to be able to do that? How are you going to be able to do that with a person like Alberto Del Rio, who's still focused in the past, who keeps on bringing up WWE? How are you going to be able to do that? How are you going to break away from the past and move to the future with a person like Alberto Del Rio? Honestly, first of all, he better not have abused Paige, because I still care about her. There are lots of people who still care about her. And second of all, if anyone has ruined Paige's career, if anyone has come remotely close to ruining Paige's career, it has been Alberto Del Rio, because he is a scumbag if he's even accused of beating her. If he's even accused of beating her, and he keeps on pulling crap like this, I honestly can't support Alberto Del Rio. I don't like the guy. How can you like a guy like him? You hear Paige, she sounds generally scared and concerned. She just wants to get away from him. It breaks my heart whenever I hear that audio, just to hear her in pain. Just to hear her saying, I just want to get away from you. Honestly, it's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking. And we're just going to have to wait and see how it plays out, and whether or not she is going to leave him, whether or not we don't know what's going to happen in this situation. We don't know what's going to happen, and we're just going to have to wait and see to see what does exactly happen in this whole Paige Alberto Del Rio event. We're just going to have to wait and see. Well, that's been it for this episode of The Excellent Reviewer. I wish we could have talked about something happier, something on a brighter topic, but we're going to be doing that tomorrow on the channel. And let me just say, I'm going to take a little time right now, just to say to everybody, thank you, because this has been in my official year on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for everything that you've ever done for me, for being there, for subscribing to me. When I first started, I was just starting out just to do things, you know. I was just all like, maybe this will work, maybe it won't. And now I'm at this point where I'm at 73 subscribers. Hopefully we keep on climbing up so we can get to 100. That has been my all-time goal, because once you get to 100, there's no stopping what you can do. So thank you guys so much for subscribing, for listening, for commenting, for sharing, for doing all that great stuff. Thank you guys so much, because I couldn't be here without you, as cheesy as it is to say, because it really is. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. And if you want to see more content like this on a daily basis, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I've been Samuel V, aka The Excellent Reviewer, and I will see you all as soon as I can.